So because of the outcry of the cost of Warcry Catacombs, today I'm going to look at the overall value of this week's releases. So because they're straightforward, we'll start with the new board pack and the Warband boxes, and then we'll get onto the main Catacombs box. Now before I go on, I'm only comparing prices to current GW products, so there's no cost comparisons with the original starter box or anything like that because it doesn't exist anymore. The other reason for doing this is because it includes all of the recent price increases that GW has undergone, so it means we'll be using the up-to-date costs. I've got another video next week where I'll go into GW pricing in general and have a look to see what the overall strategy is, and I'll also be posing my worry that GW is now starting to price people out of the hobby. Finally, this is in no way an attempt to justify the pricing of these products either. It's just a comparison. I'll leave it up to you to decide if it's good value or not. If you disagree with any of these costings or you think you have a better comparison to make, let me know in the comments and I'll pin your replies. Okay, so let's start with the easiest one, the Catacombs board pack. The easiest thing to compare this against is the Manufactorum Battlefield board. Both boxes have two boards inside, but the Manufactorum Battlefield is priced at 30 quid and the Catacombs boards is at 32, which is an increase of 8% in just a few months since the 40k boards came out. The only thing that might make the Catacombs board more valuable is if there are specific rules for these boards inside that box, which is altogether possible. So next let's look at the Warbands. I did release a video the other day where I did a little price breakdown, however that was based on the RRP being at £30, which is what the RRP used to be for these boxes, but they have changed. So the Skaven box is £36 RRP, and it's made up of half a box of Clan Rats, a box of Rat Ogres, Giant Rats and Packmasters, which all RRP at £37.50, so that's a 4% discount from resale. Caradron Overlords is priced at £40, and that's made up of a box of Grundstock Thunderers and a box of Skywardens, which is £55, so that's a £15 saving and a 27% discount. The Iron Jaws retail at £36, that's made up of a box of Brutes and a box of a third of Arboys. I believe it's a third of Arboys, it's either going to be 4 or 5 of them. Based on it being 4, that would cost you £41.83 and a 14% discount. Finally, for the Flesh Eater Courts, they RRP at £36 and are made up of a box of Crypt Horrors and half a box of Crypt Ghouls, which would set you back £42.50. So that's a 15% discount. But it's worth noting that for the Skaven, Iron Jaws and Flesh Eater Court boxes, obviously we can't buy half boxes from Games Workshop, so it will cost more anyway. Just before we move on, I'd just like to ask you, if you are going to pre-order this week, if you do so via Element Games using the link in the description, I will be in your debt forever. It really helps the channel and it helps me to make more content for you going forward. Bonus points for subscribing as well. Finally, let's move on to Catacombs itself. So this shouldn't be taken as a direct replacement, as a number of different factors are at play. So without an exact comparison to make, I've substituted products where we receive a similar amount of items, or I deem it to be close enough to make a comparison, and I've taken that price as a benchmark. So a very simple comparison is if we looked at the current Kill Team core box. It's got 2 kill teams, it's got some terrain, it's got a board, it's got some dice, and it's got a rule book. But all of these were existing GW products bundled into a new box, whereas the large proportion of Catacombs is new. So because the Catacombs book also serves as a campaign as well, I've included the Kill Team Annual in this overall pricing. So basically, the starter set is £95 and the Kill Team Annual 2019 is £20. So that's a total cost of £115, which is 9% less than Catacombs. So that's like a direct comparison, but obviously for a different game. So let's look at this a little bit more closely in terms of trying to match things up. So for £125, so we get 2 Warbands, which is RRP of £60 if we include the price of the current dedicated Warcry Warbands that are out at the moment. We've got a core book, which is worth £25. We've got a board, which if we say it's worth half of the Manufactorum Battlefield is £15. For Azerite Terrain, so we've got a mixture of 2/3 of the Shattered Plaza, which is £33, and half of the Ruined Chapel, which is £17.50. Next, for the actual Catacombs terrain itself, there's nothing really to closely match it to, but I think the closest, just so as we can get a value, is the Necromunda Terrain and Barricades, which goes for £22.50. Next up, we've got the Catacombs campaign book. Again, no direct comparison, but if you look at the Aeronautical campaign books, they're £22, but because they're a hardback against a soft cover, I've gone for £18 value for that. Next up is the dice sets, which is a very difficult one to say. So you could buy premium dice from GW, and they cost £20 for a pack of 20. So if we were to say that because the Warcry dice have got the Warcry symbol on it, therefore making it a little bit more premium, I'm just costing that the same. So let's say that's worth £18. So that roughly gives us around about 210 quid's worth of stuff for £125. Now if we then look back and say, well, you can't buy half of a Shattered Plaza or half of a Ruined Chapel, that price obviously goes up a bit more. So if we consider that for £125 we're getting what we know we're getting, but based on the individual parts that make it up, we'd be looking at paying around about the £200 mark. Is that enough of a discount to justify the price of this box? For me, I'm just not sure. I'm a massive fan of Warcry, and in fact I've got every release for Warcry so far, and the price would have to be massively inflated above what it is now for me to back away from it. However, what do you guys think? Is this enough for you to decide to get on board with Warcry? Are you specifically not buying this box because of the price? Has it priced you out of the game? Let me know all your thoughts down below, because I'd be really interested to see what they are. I've also stuck a little poll on my channel, so have a look on that and let me know your thoughts there as well. And it's very simple. Is it too expensive or isn't it? So anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Much appreciated. I hope you're all safe and well, and I'll catch you all very soon.